The most dangerous person to power is someone who's got nothing left to lose, everything to fight for, that's the spot. Where revolution is born, where fear disappears. When you got nothing left, they can't use threats or fears to control you, to manipulate you, to keep you in line. Nothing to lose, everything to fight for, that's the sign of someone unstoppable, someone who can't be bought, someone who will burn the whole system down without second thought. They can threaten your job cause you already lost it. They can threaten your home cause poverty's deposit already took that. They can threaten your life cause you already dying slowly from the strife. Nothing to lose, makes you fearless, makes you free. Everything to fight for gives you purpose, you see. That combination is what power feels the most. Nothing to lose, everything to fight for, that's the ghost. When you got nothing they can take away, you become dangerous every single day. To the power, to their control, to the reign. Nothing to lose, everything to gain. Most dangerous person, the power is clear. Someone with nothing to lose, no fear. Everything to fight for, purpose defined. Nothing to lose, revolutionary mind. Can't be controlled, can't be bought, can't be stopped. Nothing to lose until systems drop. Everything to fight for family, community, future. Nothing to lose, that's the suture that closes the wound of fear they inflicted. Nothing to lose, power's addicted to control it through fear, but you're immune. Everything to fight for coming soon. They stripped you of everything you had to survive. Nothing to lose, but you're still alive. With everything to fight for that makes you threat. They can't comprehend, they can't forget that they created you through their oppression. Nothing to lose became your possession. The power they can't take back, can't control. Everything to fight for, that's your soul awakened, angry, ready to burn it down. Nothing to lose, wearing the crown. A fearlessness, a dangerous revolutionary spirit. Everything to fight for, they can hear it in your voice, in your actions, in your stance. Nothing to lose, this is your chance to destroy everything they built on your pain. Everything to fight for, break their chain. They made you dangerous by taking all. Nothing to lose, standing tall. Everything to fight for, that's the fuel. Nothing to lose, break every rule. Most dangerous person, the system's power. Someone with nothing to lose this hour. Everything to fight for, children's future bright. Nothing to lose, ready to fight without fear, without hesitation, without pause. Everything to fight for, just cause of liberation, of justice, of freedom won. Nothing to lose, their system done. Everything to fight for, that's the drive. Nothing to lose, keeping hope alive through action, through resistance, through war. Everything to fight for, that's what for. History shows the most dangerous fighters. Nothing to lose, freedom igniters. Had everything stripped away by oppression. Everything to fight for, that's the lesson. Che Guevara left, coming for a revolution. Nothing to lose became solution. Everything to fight for liberation of masses. Nothing to lose, dangerous as molasses. Slow but unstoppable, appeal and never full force. Everything to fight for, stay in course until system falls, until freedom wins. Nothing to lose, that's where it begins. Every slave rebellion led by those. Nothing to lose, who chose everything to fight for freedom over death. Nothing to lose, their final breath dedicated to revolution, to breaking free. When system takes your home, your job, your dignity. Nothing to lose, you finally see everything to fight for with clarity new. Nothing to lose, dangerous you become to their power, to their control. Everything to fight for, that's your goal. To dismantle, to destroy, to rebuild. Nothing to lose, their fate sealed by their own oppression, by their own greed. Everything to fight for, planting seed of revolution, watered by your tears. Nothing to lose, conquering fears they installed in you through poverty. Everything to fight for, you see the path forward through their destruction. Nothing to lose, that's your instruction. Manual for revolution, for taking power back. Most dangerous person are those who rule. Someone with nothing to lose.